Alright, it looks like I'm not gonna get to rest in here, though. Actually, unless... These gates are made of a featureless black metal. There doesn't appear to be any way to open them. Peculiar. Kinda wish I could find a place to rest, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that opportunity unless I can just... Too dangerous. Wow, that's comforting. Half health, morty on the brink of death, and not allowed to even rest. Yeah, well, let's just look around a bit more. Maybe I'll find something interesting.
Done.
Ooh, you look interesting. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him, and unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in high butt. Craddock? Good sir? What? Eh? His hopeful expression dies as he studies your face. 1,000 apologies, good sir, if I have given offense. He gives a slight bow. I am called Bane, the Sender, third child of Dibin, the Sender. I am one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Senders. No apologies necessary, Bane. What do you want? 1,000 apologies for troubling me with such a trivial matter, but I seek Craddock, an overseer in the hive. Bane looks like he is in pain, but alas, he eludes me. He looks at you hopefully again. Could it be that you have heard of such a man? No. Bane gives a deep sigh. I am bound to deliver a message to him, and yet fortune has chosen not to favor me. I could help you. If I come across this man, I could pass along your message. Bane's face lightens up like a lantern. Oh, fortunate day for Bane in the House of the Senders. Any assistance you could provide would be most welcome. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall see to it you are paid for your troubles. Alright, what's the message? Bane recites the message almost like a mantra. The shipment must be incursed by the 3rd day or there will be a penalty. Bane frowns. I am told that Craddock will know of the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him? He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of feature, that he is an overseer in one of the hive marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir. I see. That's enough to go on for now. Thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you and you are able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to it that your efforts are rewarded. Very well.
Updated my journal. Done.
Alright, so I have most of this area explored, and I've found a ton of stuff to do, but not much time to do it in yet. Northwestern portion of the hive, huh? Well, at least there's somewhere other... As long as I don't get horribly attacked, I guess there's not much I need to worry about for now. Okay, you look interesting.
Done.
Ingress. I think I remember running into you at one point. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted, like wax exposed to a great heat. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
What does she want from me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she is saying. You want me to leave? Not leaving this city, so I'm not. I can't. Tried. It's not a city. It's a prison. It's everywhere. Everywhere? There's worlds. There's... Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that... These aching sands, fields, thirsty nettles be. Sightless worlds where your limbs are given life and hate. Cities of dust where people are dust and whisper ash. The house without doors, the twilight lands, the singing winds, the singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears. And shadows, the terrible shadows there be. Where are these places? Where's them places? She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing at the cityscape. There's all here be! Doors, here to everywhere! Doors? You're not knowing this? She squints at you and her teeth start chattering. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the space between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these doors tell their places. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does, and with this key they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal, all eager to take some place else. They steal you away. She raises the lump of her right hand, and somewhere what's on the other side takes a part of you as a tide. What are these keys? The keys number as many as the doors of this city. Every door a key, every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again, as if she's cold. And a key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail held between your second and fifth fingers, a thought 3 times, then thought once in reverse, or maybe a glass rose. And these are all keys that open these doors?
Updated my journal.
Yes! Her teeth start chattering, and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Yes! Can't leave. Can't leave. How did you get here?
Updated my journal.
She seems to calm slightly, and her eye takes on a 1,000-league stare. Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tomb by a glade with 2 dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in space between the crossed trees. Show me this city on the other side. He has stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried! She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried! All doors here lead to other places! She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice, 10 portals, some a purpose, some an accident, none of them right. Can't find her way back. There must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even leave here! This square! And there, the place of death behind the gate waits for me. She points to the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in this city. You can't go anywhere? What do you mean? Anything could be a door. Any arch there, any door here could be a portal. Don't know the key, couldn't get us sent to another horrible place. Her teeth start chattering again. Got to stay away from the closed space. All could be doors. Could have a key on me and I not be knowing it. You're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal? She nods, her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid of this? Since the last time I walked through the last portal, the place where Mahan... Since the 10th turning. I mean, before 10th turning that now... Okay, I have 30 years? You haven't walked through any door for 30 years? Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks at you, her teeth still chattering. To be afraid to walk through any door. That's... She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They are moving around inside her mouth, her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. They rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. Only take one portal you steps through accident to drive the fear into you. I went through twice, thrice 10, lost my hand, burned my flesh, and lost my sense. She looks at her feet. No more. No more. I'm sorry. If I can find some means to help you, I will. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Whew, boy, I'm glad I don't... This place is messed up.
Done.
Majorly messed up.
Alright.
Anything up? Okay, nothing that way. Oh, hello. Gotta see what this leads to, right? This spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It floats before you, its once human feature twisted in a mask of rage. Defilers! Leave this place at once! Leave now! Its booming voice echoes down the halls. This place is forbidden to the living. Leave while you still can. I have some questions first. Seek your answers elsewhere. This place is a sanctuary for the dead. I shall not permit their slumber to be disturbed by the intrusion of yet another insolent mortal. Another? Has someone else been here? If you must know, yes, there is another intruder who even now continues to violate the sanctity of these hallowed halls. The anger in the spirit's voice fades. He seems somewhat saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cry out for peace. Who is this other intruder? He is an evil coward who wields great power over the dead. He seeks something within these halls. What it might be or what his purpose is in seeking it, I cannot say. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I cannot. The coward has sealed himself within the inner chamber of the Mausoleum. He has erected powerful wards that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bends them to his evil will. Sounds to me like you need the help of one intruder to get rid of another. The spirit remains silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, you might prevail while I have failed. If you will pledge to rid me of this blackguard, I shall grant you passage. What say you? I'll do it.
Updated my
So
journal.
be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade until only the echoing of its disembodied voice remains. But take heed. Tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in eternal rest. Huh. So I've already went to talk to someone about this, so I might as well see this through. But I should probably see if I have any sort of... Should really see if I can heal Morty at all. This might help. It's not much, but it should do for now. Meanwhile, while I'm thinking about it... Okay. So it's not letting me select spells. So items. Okay, so that's where I get... Oh, okay, cool.
Done.
Alright, it's gonna take me a bit to get used to this. So I'm in the Mausoleum now. I presume there's gonna be plenty of threats to deal with. Can I rest? As expected, unfortunately.
All right.
So, guess we'll just head along the outskirts first, just to see how things go. Neither of us are thieves. Hello. I wonder if I hit a trap.
I'm gone.
Hard to say. Neither one of us are thieves.
I'm gone.
This could be a bad decision to come in here. Oh, skeletons. Skeleton workers, though. They don't seem too interested in me yet. Oh, there's one. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this control scheme, though. Definitely different from what I've already done. Okay, why are the skeletons derping out? You know what, I'm not gonna ask. Probably best that I don't know. Take him down, please. Thank you. Alright, not terribly much experience, but... Well, it's not like I'm getting much out of this anyway.
Done.
So I guess we'll just keep heading along the outskirts until we figure out what's going on here. I don't know if I'll be able to fight anything, but certainly a try, right? Ah, use malignant thieves. Okay, fair enough.
All right.
So, what lies within? Huh.
I'm gone.
That looks like... Am I standing on a bunch of crypts? It appears so. That must be where the skeletons came from.
Done.
This is... Wow, are all of these... Is this just an entire... Okay, that takes on a new dimension. Okay, I'm officially creeped out. Well, not terribly, but still. The idea that anything could just jump out of the shadows now. Oh boy.
All right.
Well,
I'm gone.
we need to keep moving, so let's speed up the pace a little bit. At this point, I can't detect the traps, so I might as well not worry too much about them. Oh, hi, skeletons. Well, it should be easy enough to deal with if your friends were anything to go by. Morty, a little help would be appreciated. Ugh. Nasty amount of damage. At least the other one's being dumb. Okay, there's another one. That explains it. Just wait for him to approach. Alright, now we should be good. At least I slowly heal, even if it is very slow. I wonder if it'd be any faster if my constitution was higher. Well, I don't know, let's see what Morty has for statistics. Charisma of 6, that's perfect. That is just too good. Chaotic good? Huh. How did he end up chaotic good? I thought he was true neutral. Ah, well. No matter. Interesting. I'll have to remember that for future. Anyway, see, he's got a higher dexterity. Much lower armor class. I actually really need to find armor. Do I have any Dustman robes left? Only cosmetic. Even though you appear to be armed with a dagger, you will do damage according to the... Okay. Okay, fair enough. It's just a disguise that I could use if I needed it. Fair enough. Might end up dropping it or selling it later. I have a feeling the Dustmen will have need for it, assuming they don't all kill themselves. Which, given the state of this universe... Well, I don't know if that would happen, I'm honest. Actually, there's something over there. Huh. Nope. Well, let's keep moving.
Done.
Okay, that's not good. Wow, that's a lot of hit points. I don't think I even have that much HP. Actually, that would be useful. I'd want to take another hit first, but...
Good as done. Okay. Sure, why not? Sure, why
okay, you're going after Morty, and that's that. Fortunately.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Okay, that's hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious, but you get the idea.
Good as done.
Come on.
Good as
Go
done.
after
Good as
me.
done. Good as done. Sure, why not? Good as done.
Oh, fine. You can keep hitting Morty. It's not like your damage will be as high now that I've hit you a bunch. Gotcha. A bit more dangerous, but...
I'm gone.
Out of curiosity, where does this take us? Uh-oh. You see a mid-sized man in long robes of deep black. His hair is neatly coiffed and an impeccably trimmed goatee complements his handsome features. Noticing your arrival, he puts down the book he was writing in and strides confidently over to you, smiling. Impressive. I must admit, I never thought you would make it this far. I'm glad to have disappointed you. Are you the one responsible for all the walking dead? Who am I is of no consequence to you. What I want is the question that should concern you most. As he speaks, he looks you up and down and is somehow fascinated by you. Very well. What do you want? He takes a step back and cocks an eyebrow. I want your blood. Is that some kind of threat? The man starts to answer, but stops himself abruptly. An evil smile spreads across his face and he begins to laugh. Yes, I suppose it is. He continues to laugh even harder at his own private joke. You notice his hands have begun to move at his side. Slowly they flip back and forth, tracing intricate patterns in the air. Alright, next question. These skeleton... Okay, these... Oh dear, magic user. And we are now surrounded, so here's hoping this doesn't end
I'm
badly.
hurt.
Kill this guy first, please. Oh dear, I'm about to die. Actually, that wouldn't be the worst thing for me, from what I understand, since that I can't die, but...
Damn it.
Come on, hit this guy. Alright, that was easy enough. Scroll of Ice Knife. Ah, wizarding spell. Ah, I can't identify crap. I want a magic user now.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm hurt.
Yeah, no duh, Sherlock. Let's see what this guy was working on. Okay, Morty, you need to take some stuff. Mostly so we'll actually be able to think straight. Might as well throw all this stuff into here, actually, if it's going to be used as another bit of inventory.
All right.
Yeah, more spells. What's this dagger? 1 to 6. So if I need something else, I've got it. Cool. This leather-bound tome is cracked and worn with age. Some sort of crest has been burned into the cover. You can make out a series of interlocking triangles centered around the initials SR. The writing upon its pages has faded considerably, but the last few entries seem to have been penned recently. Day 2 of the 127th year of Factual Haskar's reign. At last, I have found it! The missing page of the Aptar's grimoire is now in my possession. As I had guessed, the page details the necessary components for the casting of the final transformation spell. I have all but one of the components. A drop of an immortal's blood is all that stands between me and the eternal power of leechdom. Where can I find such a rarity? Perhaps I should seek the answer through divination. Day 14, so that's a couple weeks later almost. After days of taxing divination spells, I finally have my answer. The divination revealed the location of an immortal to be somewhere within an ancient mausoleum, located in the hive section of Sigil. I must make haste. I must find this creature and draw its blood before it moves on. The next day, I have arrived at the mausoleum. Immediately, I was set upon by a shade that guards the remains of those interred within this place. I managed to elude the spirit and found my way into what appears to have been some sort of inner sanctum, protected by some minor wards to prevent any further interruptions by that supernatural twit. I have set about raising some of the locals to conduct a search for the immortal. If the divination was accurate and the immortal is here, then likely it is interred within one of the many crypts that line these halls. It is only a matter of time now. Day 17. I am not alone. Something has entered the mausoleum and is interfering with my servants. Could this be the one I seek? The divination revealed only that I would find the immortal here. Could it be that my presence in this place has prompted that which I seek to seek me out? What a delightful twist. I shall have to... The ink of this last entry is still wet. I was wondering if this would reference a different character, but it seems like it's just referencing me, I suppose. Because, I guess, in the broadest sense of the term, since that I am technically immortal, I can't die, so I suppose it is referring to me. Well, let's move on. I've done what I set out to do. And I don't know my usual cheat. With Baldur's Gate, I could somewhat tell the size of an area. As you step into the corridor, the guardian spirit materializes before you. Its ghostly countenance regards you benevolently. I thank you. You have done me a great service. The spirits of my charge sleep quietly once again. Go in peace, friend. The apparition fades away, leaving you alone in the deserted halls of the mausoleum.
Updated my journal.
Cool. Oh, I don't recognize you, huh? When would I have found this? Oh, well. Okay, so that's what that is. Cool. So I need to go talk to the guy over at that other place, and then after that I should be good to go. Let's take a look around before I leave, though. There might be something else of interest.
Alright, I'm gone. I'm hurt.
And of course I run into something like that. It looks like there would have been a fight here had I...
I'm gone.
What?
Is it seriously impossible to walk up this way?
gone.
Oh,
What's up, Chief?
leg bone. Oh. Breakable. Interesting. I'm not going to get used to this at all. It's going to take a bit. Good thing I'm not playing this and Baldur's Gate 2. That would be a nightmare.
Done. Done.
Of course.
Done.
Why can't it be Morty that takes the hits? Oh, a silver ring. Another bone club. Silver ring. No invitation. May have once been a wedding ring. Yeah, we'll see if it is worth anything. At the same time, I actually need to find a merchant. I need to find an inn. That's what I need to do. I need to find a bunch of stuff. Oh, come on. What is it with this place and its obsession with magic missiles? And why are they always targeting me? Morty, you go ahead.
Okay.
If it specifically targets me, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gone.
What's up? Okay.
Just a few coins.
Done.
That.
Alright.
Yeah. Good as done.
Alright.
Alright, that seems to be... Oh, there's something over there, maybe. Let's go check it out. Huh. Maybe not a dead end.
Huh? Sure, why not?
Done. I'm gone.
Oh, this might have been another entrance in. Let's see what lies. Okay. That is weird. I'm just gonna leave now. Alright, and we're back. So, since that I've dealt with that, I might as well go turn in that quest. And then go see to other matters. At least the sprint is relatively quick. Very nice to have. Shame that I only heal one at point every so often. Really need a place to rest. I found what was going on in the Mausoleum. The dead sleep again.
Updated my journal.
Narachi's lines of worry smooth out as he speak. Thanks give I. He reaches into his robe and draws forth a small bag, which he hands to you. Copper coin. 100. Thanks. Glad I could help. Farewell. So, actually, out of curiosity. So it's gonna keep me a true neutral for a while, I imagine. I guess we'll see before too long. Now, let's see what else I need to worry about. Okay. I've already done that, haven't I? Oh, this is completed. Okay. So, still looking for both of those. Alright, so I've been going at this for a little bit, so this might be a good place to try and save and continue with other stuff later. Oh man, are you being silly again?
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Oh, there I am. She smirks as you see... Okay, more of this nonsense. Okay, I gotta read this. She frowns, her face wrinkling like crumpled parchment. Right then, what coffin did you crawl out of? She mumbles. One of those shoddy splint coffins and hammers? Most like. Gives corpses splinters, I hear. That boy's not been worth a clipped copper since his father died. Who is Hamris? Hamris is a coffin breaker, pardon, coffin maker in the lower ward. He inherited the shop when his father died, much to the shame of every corpse needing a coffin, crypt door, tombstone, and sigil. What happened to his father? Those ears just for show, boy? He died. She mumbles. His son talked him to death, most likely. That boy's tongue doesn't stop rattling. I'm surprised he doesn't shake his head loose from his shoulders. You two sound like you have a lot in common, then. She narrows her eyes. Do us both a favor and latch that bone box of yours, boy. Don't be drawing comments between me and that yapping whelp. Alright then. Let's see what else I can... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let's get going. Well, there's nowhere to get going, though. At least for the moment.
Done.
Is there anything in there? Just a bunch of rags. I doubt they'll notice that these are gone. These bubbling tanks are dispensing their contents into wooden kegs. There's a faint smell of vinegar in the air. Makes you wonder what all these guys eat. Actually, no, I don't want to know that answer. But I better save for now and figure out what's going on with this. Well, I don't know if you can even see it, that's the problem. I could just be talking about my butt, but basically something on my toolbar seems to be flashing in and out, so I don't know if it's being picked up in the recording or not. I'll have to check later. Alright, I should probably do that before I play any further. Alright then, something to do. Before I get back into this. But, in any case, it's been nice to go back to this. And actually explore a little bit more. I'm kind of surprised that it has been so easy to do some of the battles, though. But then again, well, I don't know. I'll have to see how it turns out in the long run. Maybe I've just gotten good at CRPGs after playing through Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Who knows? Ah well, I'll see you all later.